Nigeria can do a lot because, as we know, whatever is an offense physically is also an offense online as well. So we expect that anyone who is aggrieved by anything should be able to leverage on existing laws that has been laid down for remediation. In the space of technology and data protection, you have the Nigerian Data Protection Act. You also have the Cybercrime Act. But I am from the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, and we implement the Nigerian Data Protection Act. There are laid down procedure. If there is a violation of your right, you have a right to lodge a complaint with the Nigerian Data Protection Commission. There are instances that are much more, deep than what you have in a situation where maybe two fighting, or the way you have it, like, oh, you did something, also I'm going to actually retaliate. Yeah, you could have people who deploy emerging technologies actually to invade other people's privacy. And when you look at the Nigeria Data Protection Act, you look at the principles of data protection that talks about you have to process data lawfully, you have to process transparently, you have to process fairly. Then you realize that when you deploy your emerging technologies, it must follow these parameters. Purpose limitation is also important. So we encourage people in developing emerging technologies to put in place privacy by design and by default. The third area, it could be a situation where you have a platform, a social media platform. They have been able to put some of this into place, but then you see the users come online to do something that is unlawful, that is against the platform policy. But what we are also doing in that regard is that the platform owners must be able to monitor what is going on the platform and put in place appropriate remedy, not to allow things to go viral without actually verifying what is going viral. You see somebody could post the picture, a private picture of another individual, and then it's going viral, and nobody is talking about this thing going viral, and people are profiting from things going viral when it's against the rights of another individual. So you must be able to, if you put gun in somebody's hand and it's an irresponsible person, you must be able to put control in place that the person, if he must have a gun, it won't be able to do maximum damage. But if you put a gun and more or less you go to sleep and the person is able to inflict maximum damage, you will be deemed as being culpable or being negligent in the way you empower people with your platform. So that is what we can say in relation to ensuring that platforms are safe, or that people who unlawfully use social media platforms to do unlawful things, they are properly controlled and brought to justice as necessity requires.